welcome to our pit bike action. We have Group A and Group B, one rider left on the line as we start with the Group B riders going into the first corner. And 622, your early race leader, Matt Pearce. And it looks like Darius Nicholson of 122 in second place. Bethany Dodson with a good start also there in about fourth place. They make their way into the left-hander and down the straight as 622 sends the dust flying there. Matt Pearce down the back straight he goes. Good clean start. They go charging down the straight. So Pearce leads. Dodson has a look down the inside there from fourth place. The rest of the field go charging through into the chicane for the first time. And Matt Pearce tries to pull away in this really technical part of the track. You can see just how tight and twisty it is on the approach to the finish line. Matt Pearce in there leading the way. Chris Huff also well placed, and Bethany Dodson. Your race leader though, Matt Pearce, leads them down the straight, gets back on the power, tries to pull away from the chasing pack, and goes flying into the top hairpin. Looks like it's still number 122, Darius Nicholson in second place. Bethany Dodson also well placed, number 5 in there as well, Neil Tinsley. And the rest of the field go charging into that long right-hander. But Matt Pearce leads the way around the penultimate chicane, around that final corner. Got to keep the power on through that corner down the back straight. Bethany Dodson up to third place. And Dodson starting to pick the pace up as she catches up with the leaders. All of the front runners very closely bunched together. But 622, Matt Pearce, your race leader, starts to pull away ever so slightly. Tries to build up that gap. Still Darius Nicholson in second place. Nicholson goes down the back straight. Dodson now in third, number 35. And Chris Huff also in there, number 223, also well placed. They go into the top corner. Dodson there has a look down the inside of Nicholson into that right-hander. But already the race leader, Matt Pearce, goes through the chicanes. Really tight technical part of the track. You'll see there in second though, Dodson all over the back wheel of Nicholson. And Bethany Dodson, the third place rider, number 35, is picking up the pace as they go down the front straight and past the finish line. But your race leader, it's still Matt Pearce. The battle on there for second, number 122, Darius Nicholson, 35. Bethany Dodson goes round the hairpin and puts Nicholson under some pressure as they go down the back straight. Your race leader, Pearce, gets back on the power, and we saw Nicholson glancing over his shoulder. And he knows someone's there. Bethany Dodson keeping the pressure on, goes round the outside on the back straight. A great move there from Bethany Dodson, number 35, goes into second place, and she is certainly picking up the pace. Battling all the way through the field in this pit bike B race. None of this, of course, bothering Matt Pearce, but he might need to be careful because Bethany Dodson clear in second place, and she is on the move. There's Dodson in second, Nicholson in third, trying to catch up and repass, but Dodson looking strong. We saw Pearce there looking over his shoulder. He knows that Dodson's starting to close the gap as he flies down the straight. Dodson pulling away. Bethany Dodson, 35, the rider to look out for so far as we go into the second half of the race. And this looks like a very quick lap indeed from Dodson, number 35. We'll check the lap times when she comes through. I think this is a very quick lap, and she's really starting to close up on Matt Pearce, the race leader. There she is in second. Pearce goes down the straight. Dodson in second place and really starting to close up. Pearce doing all he can to defend that lead, and I think he'll be able to hear the engine of Bethany Dodson behind him now. He'll know that she's there, and what can he do? Can he hold on? He glances over his shoulder yet again. He knows that Bethany Dodson's advancing down the straight, and Dodson has a run on the outside. She goes to the pass. Pearce holds that inside line into the hairpin, but Dodson's got a very fast line on the outside, and let's see, does she make the pass stick? The new race leader, number 35, Bethany Dodson, made the pass on the top hairpin. A great move on the outside. And Bethany Dodson, your new race leader, and in third place it's certainly Chris Huff. He's gone past Darius Nicholson. Matt Pearce then second place and losing ground on Bethany Dodson. A great ride for her so far. Battles her way to the front and looks very strong at the front. She's already pulled a small gap from Matt Pearce in second place. Pearce again a bit rough on the exit of the left-hander there, goes over the grass and loses a bit of ground to the race leader. Bethany Dodson goes into the hairpin, and again the back wheel snaking there from Matt Pearce, really trying to catch up with her. But Dodson looking smooth, calm and collected as third place rider Chris Huff goes through just ahead of Darius Nicholson. Dodson, though, your race leader, makes her way round the final few corners to complete another lap, and again pulling away from Matt Pearce, the early race leader. Now it's to settle for second place. And it's still Chris Huff in third. Darius Nicholson's trying to fight back in fourth. Bethany Dodson then looking very smooth indeed through the hairpin, gets back on the power into the left-hander that leads onto the back straight. And there's a rather nasty curve on the inside there. You see the riders trying to avoid the apex as it will throw them into the tyre barriers otherwise. Quite a demanding circuit here at Rednal. It's a real mixture. We've got the incredibly fast straight here, and then the second half of the lap, these really tight chicanes and really good line choice, absolutely essential to keep the momentum up. Battling though all the way through the field as 61 Kate Walker comes under pressure from number 20 John Bucknell. At the front though, Bethany Dodson pulling away from Matt Pearce and takes the checkered flag. So in the pit bike Group B was a race win from Bethany Dodson, Matt Pearce in second and Chris Huff in third.